The Toll. Book Review. As the final volume of the arc of a Scythe Trilogy, The Toll has a lot to accomplish. Several plot lines need not only explaining but deserve a satisfying resolution. However, amidst the relentless chase that persists throughout the book's length, there wasn't enough time to close all the loose ends. Needless to say, it felt rushed and inevitably unfulfilling. Not all is bad though. The Toll does a good job at tying storylines as well as bringing together the several main characters. All in all, The Toll delivered a compelling plot and also managed to bring somewhat acceptable resolutions to the majority of the storylines, with a few that felt unfinished and rushed. With enough time and retelling, facts and historical events can be transfigured, gaining new meanings with each new interpretation. The Toll uses this phenomenon to its utmost extent, evoking a profound sense of serious curiosity that goes hand in hand with its mirthful tone. The philosophical debates to deliberate the truth of the historical events were my uncontested favorite parts of the whole trilogy, and each passage amused me in a manner that made me appreciate the series' world-building even more. That's not all. The mysteries behind the creation of the Scythedom and its kindling corruption were well executed. They are equally believable and fantastic, fitting the established lore tightly and conveying a worthy conclusion to its tale. Each new installment of a series is bound to deepen the lore, develop the characters, and further interconnect the plot threads, at least in a good book. Therefore, it's not surprising that the characterization of the final volume is, once again, a step above the previous one. The Toll introduces a fair amount of new characters, but it does not forget to pay proper attention to the cast we are already familiar with. Thus, the result is shown in the way of a good closing arc for each of the characters, excluding the main antagonists. Once again, the way the bad guy's story arc is handled, and consequently concluded, is such a letdown. In a way, part of the blame lies with the rushing to end the story, but I can't say they're acceptably built prior to that. The Toll is a great closing volume to such an interesting trilogy, with a few caveats. Though it fails to bring a worthy conclusion to every single plot line and character, its story is not significantly harmed in a major way. The narrative progresses on a serious note, but those philosophical debates always manage to make me laugh, acting as a nice emotional balance. Also noteworthy is the final solution, the failsafe, the deliverance sought by the main characters. Once finally disclosed, it's ingenious but stranded in the established mechanics of the world. I'm glad the build-up to its revelation paid off by how cleverly and believable it's executed.